Welcome back. You're looking live at Victoria Harbour and the gorgeous skyline here in Hong Kong. Just 4 minutes until midnight now. We want to welcome you back to CNN's special coverage of New Year's Eve Live. I'm Kristie Lu Stout, and all day long, all night long, CNN is taking you around the world as we celebrate 2024 with you in style. So stay with us over the coming hours as we bring in the new year across Asia, across the Middle East, across Africa, Europe, and the Americas, all the way until the ball drops in New York. In just moments, Hong Kong, mainland China, Taiwan, Singapore, etc., all hit midnight. And joining us once again is acclaimed chef Shane Osborne. We're almost there. Are you feeling the energy on the cusp of midnight?
It's been building all night as we've traveled around from Australia to Korea, Japan, and here, and it's only a couple of minutes away, and I'm so excited to see this fireworks display.
Yeah, the fireworks display, when it happens, it's going to be huge. It's been billed as the biggest ever countdown fireworks display. I don't know if you noticed this, but in the last few hours, all the party boats in the harbor moved away because they moved in about 5 firework barges, because they're going to be deploying all the pyrotechnics as well as the skyscrapers. And that is going to be so super cool to watch.
I mean, what a setting. It's incredible here. This is the first time in 12 years that I've seen the fireworks from this side of Hong Kong. Normally, I'm based on the island, so it's going to be incredible to actually see this from this level.
And from this side, you'll also see the face of the convention center, which is right behind us, will turn into a countdown clock. And on top of that, Wilson Mao, the pyrotechnic maestro behind all of that, he's also close by. There is a building right over there. It kind of looks like a skateboard ramp. It's the cultural center. That's mission control. So as we get closer to midnight, which is just 2 minutes away, he has the job of putting his finger on the button and to make that show go. And you know what? I know your job is stressful.
You can imagine 400,000 to 500,000 people standing, waiting.
You're a Michelin-starred chef.
Yeah.
I do light breaking news. Our job's, not too easy, but this guy, he has to deal with the weather, the crowd control, he has to deal with the tides, and tons of TNT. So, wow. But then pretty soon, we're going to welcome a new year, but then we get a chance to look back at this last year.
Yeah.
2023, how's it been?
It's been a good year. I mean, it's been a challenging year. I mean, Hong Kong, Asia has been coming out of COVID slowly, but I'm optimistic about next year. I think, that this time of year, you have to reflect and think about what's gone on and what you want to change for the year forward, but I'm optimistic that we're going to really bounce back. Hong Kong's in a recovery mode, and I think next year is going to be a really good year for us.
Yeah, this is the year of the big reopening after years of zero COVID. We've talked to a lot of revelers visiting from all around the region to celebrate, and just over a minute, we're going to count down to midnight. They're going to be celebrating with us. And we also had a chance to finally travel this last year.
Oh, travel. I tell you, I went on the trip of my life this year to Canada for the first time. Went fly fishing with my son up in British Columbia, and it was just the most incredible trip.
Oh, beautiful.
Wonderful.
I love the opportunity to finally go back to Seoul, South Korea, to visit dear friends and colleagues there, to go to Vienna, to see the Vienna Opera, even to go to Arendelle, the World of Frozen at Hong Kong Disneyland. That was a lot of fun too.
Just to reconnect with people, friends, family all over the world.
And it's all about that. Yeah. Okay, we got 30 seconds on the clock. We're very soon to counting down from the 10. Keep an eye on the face of that. There we go. You see the seconds on the conference center
20.
right behind me. That's turned into the big countdown clock. The big fireworks show is about to begin. And I want you to look out for a couple things. Okay. Look out for flying hearts.
Well, really?
And look out for the big beach balls.
Here we go.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bring it! was a 12-minute show. We got a cruise liner over there saying Happy New Year. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Mwah, mwah. That was
Wow.
an epic show. Here from Harbor City, we were able to get this incredible view. A show that lasted 12 minutes, billed as the biggest ever fireworks countdown show. Thank you, cruise liner. Happy New Year to you as well. 5 barges launching this show. Yes, not only the biggest fireworks countdown show in Hong Kong, but the first such show to take place here in Hong Kong in 5 years. Because of 2019, the pandemic, all these people all around the region and perhaps the world watching in person or on TV, taking a look at that incredible display. What was your reaction?
The hairs are standing up on my arms. I mean, it was breathtaking. Just that end, the crescendo at the end, it blew me away.
And you heard the roar of the crowds.
Yeah, loving it. And that's the great thing about the fireworks display. It's just brought everybody together and everybody's got a smile on their face. And what a great way to start the year.
Oh, absolutely. Now, did you see the beach balls?
I did see the beach balls.
Yes.
They're the ones that kept changing color.
Okay, so I talked to the pyro maestro behind all of this, Wilson Mao. He said, look out for the beach balls. These are these special Japanese ghost shells, first time ever used here in Hong Kong, and they look like giant beach balls in the night sky. Did you see the pink hearts?
I saw the pink hearts, yeah.
I saw the
and
pink
you were very
hearts.
excited when they came
I got
out.
very excited about the pink hearts. I grabbed my phone. Unfortunately, I missed the opportunity to take the pictures of them, but that was fantastic
My
as
heart
well.
is racing after that, yeah.
It was so
Amazing.
good. And so props to Wilson Mao and his team.
Well done,
They
Wilson.
were just over
Sleep
there.
well tonight.
Yeah, that's right. You can sleep well tonight. Nail-biting moment for him, but without a hitch. What an amazing show. And the revelers, they absolutely loved it. That was just so much fun. Now we get to look ahead to 2024.
Yeah.
So, what do you have in store?
Well, this year for us, I think it's going to be an exciting year.
Good.
As a company, we're looking to expand outside of Hong Kong, continuing to grow as a company. I'm looking to continue to grow as a person, be a better person, a better chef, a better husband, a better father.
Yeah.
Continue to grow.
Great goals.
And yourself?
Hey, well, professionally, 2024 is going to be a pretty big year. It's a big election year. So
All around the world.
CNN, we're going to be covering the elections in Taiwan, Indonesia, and India, and Pakistan, and Brazil. Don't forget the United States. This is more than half the world's population going to the polls.
Yeah.
Huge year for journalists and huge year for the
Huge
world.
world for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. Personally, I have a big milestone birthday coming up this year. I'm turning 50.
Well,
If you have
congratulations.
any suggestions on how to celebrate a milestone birthday,
I think I can give you a few ideas.
that's going to be my New Year's resolution.
Okay.
I feel like I need to figure out a way to party again because it's
Maybe
2024.
some fireworks like this we can arrange
if
if it's
only,
now.
if only Wilson Mao could
I'll get some of
deliver
those
something
pink
like
hearts
this.
sent
Yeah,
to you.
could you just arrange, just clear out
Yeah.
the entire Victoria Harbor? Yeah, that would be fantastic. No, that was an incredible year. And then New Year's resolutions. Do you have any New Year's resolutions? Concrete ones?
Not at the moment. I'm going to think about that all the time.
You inspired me to come up with a New Year's resolution.
Okay.
I
I'm
want
on
to
board
have
with
a
that.
better, more diverse diet.
Great.
Yeah, I want to have not just a more plant-based diet, but also to introduce more diversity into
Eat
my
the rainbow.
diet.
Eat as many different plants as you can.
Yep, I also
Every
want to
day.
introduce, I'm going to sound like an old person here, more probiotics into
Yeah.
my diet. I think health is really important. That's definitely a New Year's resolution that I
Health
have
starts
in
in
mind.
the gut. We eat well, we feel well.
There we go. And I'm also thinking about ways to reduce climate anxiety, just
Yeah.
little ways that I could reuse, that I can reduce my consumption, that I can contribute as a journalist. I think that's another New Year's
I mean, the
resolution.
decision we make every day when we choose what we eat has such a profound effect. Every time we go to the supermarket, every time we sit in a restaurant and we order,
Yeah.
we're making a profound decision, and that affects climate, affects our personal
Yeah.
health. So if we just take a moment to really think about it and be
Yeah.
conscious diners,
Yeah.
then we can all affect change.
Now, I think the most important New Year's resolution, though, is a New Year's resolution I made for this last year, and I will continue with it for this year, is to have more fun.
Yes, I think we all
Seriously,
deserve bucket
I think we
loads
all
of fun.
deserve that.
And in your special year, I think you should have even more fun.
Let me call it my special year.
Yeah.
Now, and I just need to orchestrate it and figure out what's next. But wow, what a way. Happy New Year to everyone who just rung in midnight. Wow, in Taiwan, in Shanghai, in Hong Kong, in Singapore,
And the party keeps
Kuala
going
Lumpur.
around the rest of the world.
And the party keeps going because that's what we're doing here at CNN. So all the way until the ball drop in New York City. And Shane, I have to say thank you so much for joining us throughout this evening and for all the delicacies along the way. I do want to have a little bit more of those lamingtons.
You do? Okay.
Yeah, that was my first time having those, and I want more.
And the strawberries.
And the strawberry
A little bit of
milfoil,
hot
the
chocolate.
organic ones, and I want the s'mores, and I want the hot chocolate, and I'm gonna have
I'll
a
make a
lot
little
more
bit
of
of
that.
buffet for
yeah,
you.
when I decompress after the show, oh yeah, I'm going to just like go full hog heaven. Yeah, it's 2024, baby.
Bring it on.
Thank you so much, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Mwah. Mwah. Ah, keep it here, my friends. You're watching CNN's New Year's Eve live special, and still ahead, Bangkok knows how to party as they are getting ready to say goodbye to 2023 and bring in the new year. And then, after an extremely busy year, what does the king of Mandopop have in store for 2024? My interview with Jay Chou, just ahead.
Hi, I'm Khushi Kapoor, and what I'm looking forward to in 2024 is spending time with my family and filming something different every day.
Hong Kong, a dazzling display of light and sound here in the city as it welcomes in 2024 with its most spectacular celebration yet, a fireworks musical. The extravaganza that you see there that we got to witness live just moments ago is a combination of music, all synchronized with a stunning pyrotechnic show, lasers and lights, all meant to convey hope for the upcoming year and the promise of new beginnings. And as you can see, it did not disappoint. Now, here in the region, our next guest needs no introduction. Jay Chou is one of Asia's best-known pop stars. He is a man of many talents with this tendency to excel at whatever he puts his mind to. The king of Mandopop, Jay Chou, has sold over 30 million records worldwide. He's one of Asia's best-known singers who's also a brand ambassador, actor, director, even a magician with his own Netflix series. Chou is also a heavy hitter in the art world, collaborating with the auction house Christie's to showcase rising talent.
First of all, Happy New Year to everybody. To Kristie and to all the viewers. 20 years ago, I was a newcomer to this industry. So when I first debuted, I needed help from those older than me. I needed their support. I think that these talented young people hope to be seen by everybody. New artists are worth selecting from and recommending.
Jay, you are an influential curator. You are also a closely watched art collector, but you're a pop star. So how did you fine-tune your skills as a pop star to take on the world of art?
Because I'm also a director, a music video director. Sometimes I shoot whatever I want to shoot. I would have a high degree of autonomy. My company wouldn't bother me that much. So I thought because my mom is also an art teacher, I could put the things I learned before into my music videos. Because I learned classical music when I was young, I put classical and pop elements together. This contrast has now become the Chou style. So you would often see a combination of classic and modern things, like classical music culture being merged into hip-hop videos and so on. This is a kind of sound young people find fresh.
Let's talk about your 2023 Carnival World Tour, because that was a highlight for your fans, especially here in Hong Kong. Jay, do you have a most memorable moment during your world tour?
I
know there's a lot of fans who couldn't buy tickets. I feel very sorry about that. I heard there were so many people outside. People were even on boats singing along when I was in Hong Kong. That was very special.
Looking back at 2023, was 2023 a big year for you?
2023 was very meaningful and very busy. The reality show I produced, Jay Style Trip, was finally released. My new single was also out. And there have also been international auctions and special exhibitions with Kristie's. I also became global ambassador for Dior. I think 2023 was a very multifaceted year for me.
And looking forward to 2024, what can your fans around the world expect from Jay Chou?
In 2024, actually, the plan is Sydney, Melbourne, and then London, Paris, and other places to hold a tour concert. In addition to the concert, I will continue to be a curator. I feel that the combination with art is indispensable.
Jay Chou, thank you so much for spending time with us here at CNN, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Thank you, Kristie.
And that was King of Mandopop, Jay Chou. And Jay tells me that he'll be ringing in the new year in the UK because he's never seen the fireworks in London. And London is also going to be one of his stops for his big world tour in 2024. Now, Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, Cambodia, parts of Russia, Indonesia, they are all up next. And they will ring in the new year in about 35 minutes from now. Will Ripley is joining us once again live from Bangkok, where the anticipation is building. And Will from Hong Kong, Happy New Year. And it's almost midnight. It's almost a new year where you are. Tell us what's happening.
You know, I just got to get right to this interview that I have, Kristie. I know you had Jay, and that's very impressive. But I've got newlyweds from New York, their first time in Thailand. Come on up here. Isabel and Lena from New York. Oh, you're from Ireland originally, right? Ireland. You're from Ireland.
I'm from
I should guess from the hair, right? Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you so much.
So you guys got married in 2021, but you had to postpone because of COVID?
Yeah. It was a long wait for the honeymoon.
Did you have any honeymoon, or was it just lockdown after you got married?
Well, we were in New York, so it was pretty rough.
This is a little bit of a contrast from that.
Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I mean, these iconic temples all around us,
and the weather in December. What a gift.
Oh, I know, right? Like we could be. If I wasn't working, I'd be in shorts right now.
Oh, yeah.
You guys, I mean, so what made you choose this particular vantage point? It's obviously the Temple of Dawn, which is amazing.
You know what? I've watched the New Year's Eve broadcasts around the world. Each year, the fireworks going off in every location, and so when we knew we were going to be in Bangkok, I kind of knew I wanted this view.
Yeah.
We did a boat tour yesterday on the canal, and the sun was going down right behind the temple, and I started crying. So I was like, this is going to be a magical New Year's.
It really is, because you can you walk around this city and you've got one corner, this amazing history, and then the next corner, you're in this vibrant kind of just happening. Like, look where we are. We're on a rooftop right now with a great DJ playing some good music.
It's amazing. And the food,
it's unbelievable.
Spectacular.
Everywhere you turn, there's something new to discover. It's really cool.
So how long is this honeymoon? Do you guys have any other spots other than Bangkok?
Well, we were just in Phuket for the past week, and we're spending a couple of days here, and then we're stopping in Tokyo just for a night on the way back to New York.
I used to live in Tokyo also,
really?
which is also a lot of fun on New Year.
Yeah.
Very different experience.
Yeah.
But congratulations, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for spending a few minutes on your honeymoon with us. We'll let you get back to the countdown. Hopefully, if you're drinking or if you're not drinking, just have a great time.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy the rest of your honeymoon.
You.
Happy New Year.
Happy New
Year to you
Year.
too. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Oh, love is in the air here in Bangkok, Kristie, and I love it. I'm so grateful to be here, and we're counting down. We got a little over a half hour till the fireworks go off here in Bangkok.
Beautiful couple, beautiful moment. What a place to be able to ring in a new year. Thank you for sharing their story with our global audience. And Will Ripley, thank you. We'll be talking to you a little bit, just a couple minutes from now. Take care. You're watching CNN's New Year's Eve Live. I'm hearing Dancing Queen in the background. I just want to dance right now. But up next, we have the internet's favorite uncle, Uncle Roger, is dishing on what he has cooking for in the new year. Keep it here. welcome back. It is midnight right now here in Hong Kong. That means it is already 2024, my friends.
Say some ye yes! Happy New Year!
We've been bringing in the start of 2024 for the last 30 minutes or so with a dazzling, vibrant fireworks and laser display over Victoria Harbour. And in Taipei, fireworks were shot off the top of Taiwan's tallest high-rise to celebrate the new year. And of course, it doesn't stop there. We will continue to count down the new year in each region around the world until everyone has celebrated everywhere. Bangkok, you are up next, ringing in the new year in about 30 minutes from now. And joining us once again is celebrated chef Shane Osborne. What a moment! It was so amazing to be standing here in Harbor City, taking a view of what we saw about 30 minutes ago,
background.
the most incredible pyrotechnic display. It was electric. You could hear the crowds just cheer when everything lit up the skies above the
After
Victoria
5
Harbour.
years, the city needed that. Really did
The
need that. We all
first
needed
time
it.
in 5 years to have a proper countdown fireworks show, and the city needed it, and it delivered. That was fantastic.
It was incredible.
But now it gives us a moment to sort of pause and say, wow, 2023, it was a year of reopening, it was a year of renewal, of new hope. You know, when you look back at 2023, you think of any, lessons learned from 2023 that you want to carry forward to 2024?
Well, I think the thing that I've learned, especially through COVID and this year, is all about community. It's about connections, reconnecting with people. Being able to travel again, being on a plane and going seeing friends in Europe or Australia, and making that connection that we all lost over COVID has been so good, because we've been in so heavy lockdown here, particularly in Hong Kong with the border shut for so long. It was just great to put your arms around people that you love.
Absolutely. That was the key theme of 2023, was to rekindle those connections and to travel all around the world and to see these amazing places.
Eat the food, smell the smells.
And as we see, and we ring in the new year in Tokyo, in Seoul, and in Bangkok, and in Sydney, we see revelers from all over the world going to these world cities and celebrating this amazing festive atmosphere. Like, just so incredible. And looking forward to 2024, what are you most excited about?
People coming back to Hong Kong. This city is a great city, and there's so much going on. We've got M+ here, which is a world-class museum. And there's just so much development, and this city has so much diversity. And I'm looking forward to having people come back and reconnect with this.
Absolutely. Shane Osborne, thank you so much. And once again, Happy New
Lots
Year.
of love, right back to you. Thank you.
Now, up next, I want you to meet another special guest. He is known as the internet's favorite Asian uncle. You know the one with the orange polo shirt, the Malaysian English expressions, and the very strong views on how Jamie Oliver should cook egg fried rice. We're talking about Uncle Roger, and this is what he's cooking up for New Year's Eve. Drain it.
Drain? What's she doing? Drain the... Oh my God!
Uncle Roger is the beloved character who's gone after chefs doing a poor job at making Asian dishes, like Jamie Oliver.
How many things can a chef get wrong in one video? Hiya!
And Gordon Ramsay. And they're in on the joke, too.
This is going to send Uncle Roger into overdrive.
What?
Underneath the orange polo is Malaysian-born comic Nigel Owen.
Uncle Roger is just this amalgamation of all these sassy, know-it-all uncles who like to just talk smack about everybody. These are people who I grew up with. I know a few of them in my family.
I love your character, Uncle Roger. You know, he has elements of my Asian American uncles. He definitely has elements of the Malaysian side of my family as well. How did you come up with him, you know, from his look and his tone, what he says, his mannerisms?
In terms of dressing, I sent a message to all my Asian friends. I was like, send me what your dad is wearing right now. So the garish colorful polo is a very common trope, tucked into their jeans, tucked into their shorts, whatever. It's always tucked in. Belt phone case, that's what my dad grew up wearing. So I was like, perfect. Asian boomer vibes, perfect. So, and that's how the character was born, from how he talks, how he walks, how he speaks, and his attitude, everything.
Nigel, you grew up in Malaysia, you studied engineering in the US at Northwestern, then you went to London to work as a data scientist. Were your Asian parents cool with you leaving data science for comedy?
They were a little worried at first. I mean, for good reason, right? Because it's a stable career and then off to this unknown artistic endeavor. But I think now they're a little bit more confident and I feel a bit more calm now that I found a little bit of success here online.
Yeah, a lot of success. You have over 8 million subscribers on YouTube. You have 4 million fans on Instagram. Your videos have gone viral all over the world, but you also do stand-up. So which one do you prefer?
Oh, they're all different. Videos are fun because you can reach the most people. Stand-up is fun because it's a real, visceral reaction. You're in the room with people, you hear them laugh, you hear them talk to you, and they're both fun for different reasons. And I just wrapped up my stand-up tour, but already itching to go back up on stage and work on the next show.
So what should we expect as we head into a new year? What is next for you and Uncle Roger?
Next year, I think the videos will keep coming, you know, hopefully make them better and better, collaborate with bigger people, better people, funnier people, people who are funnier than me. I'm currently in LA for some work stuff, so I have some projects that hopefully will, they're in development right now, that hopefully will move forward next year.
And as we ring in a new year, how is Uncle Roger celebrating?
He's just like any other Asian uncle, you know, set in his ways. He has the things that he's gonna enjoy, the food he likes. He's gonna talk to the people he likes, which are not that many because he complains a lot. And he's just gonna have a very simple, quiet New Year with friends and a little bit of drinking, a little bit of gambling, you know, the way any Asian uncle would.
Very Uncle Roger. Nigel, and thank you so much for hanging out with us here in CNN on New Year's Eve. Best regards to Uncle. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Bangkok is less than 30 minutes away from 2024, and we will be following festivities on the ground as it rings in the new year. And Pakistan is still in 2023. The Oscar-winning Pakistani director Sharmeen Obaid is already planning big things for 2024. My interview with her after the break. There's much more of New Year's Eve live across the world ahead. We're going to take a quick break here, but let's take another look at those spectacular celebrations here in East Asia.
Hello, I'm Kiko Mizuharan. My hopes for 2024 are to keep learning and believe in your own potential, to be kind to the earth, and keep sharing with others. Hope you have a beautiful New Year's Eve. Sandy love from Japan. Arigato!
Hong Kong is all lit up for 2024. Its iconic fireworks display returned with a bang to welcome the new year. And officials say that this pyrotechnics show was the biggest ever. Now, meanwhile, Pakistan is counting down to the start of a new year, and they're just over a couple of hours until the festivities begin there. Our next guest is an inspiration to women all over the world, including her home country of Pakistan. Filmmaker and activist Sharmeen Obaid is the only female director to have won 2 Academy Awards by the age of 37. She's also the first woman and the first person of color to direct a Star Wars film. It's set to be released in 2026. You can say that the force is strong with this one. Here's Sharmeen Obaid.
You know, I'm very thrilled about the project because I think what we are about to create is something very special. And we're in 2024 now. And I think it's about time that we had a woman come forward to shape the story in a galaxy far, far away.
When the Star Wars announcement came out, you posted this on Instagram. You said this, quote, "I have always been attracted to the hero's journey. And the world definitely needs more heroes. The blueprints of the heroes we see on screen are rooted in reality," unquote. Now, Sharmeen, as an award-winning documentary filmmaker, you have met and profiled many real-life heroes fighting abuse, fighting violence against women. Is there one real-life hero you met, you filmed, who has stayed with you?
My work takes me right around the world where I focus on grassroots communities. And in my own home country of Pakistan, I'm inspired by so many of these frontline workers. And one of them is Gule Khandana, who runs a school for young women and who has stood up to loud voices that clamored during the attack in Pakistan on schools a few years ago. She has the most incredible story because her husband is her partner and her champion. And it's so important to have male champions in your life who sort of help you when there are difficult times.
How important is it for you to continue to cultivate and to create spaces for the next generation of Pakistani storytellers?
You know, somebody opened a door for me that allowed me to walk through it and grab the opportunities that have come my way. And it is so important for me to open doors for the next generation of female filmmakers in my own home country of Pakistan. And I founded Pataha Pictures. Pataha means firecrackers. So the idea is to give birth to the next generation of firecrackers in my home country. And I run a funding and mentorship program along with my team in the country. And for the last 2 years, we funded 15 films. We're about to, in 2024, fund another 15 films. And so the idea is that we get as many of these young women the access they need to be able to tell the stories they want to tell. If I can lay the network of the next generation of filmmakers in Pakistan, that is the kind of legacy that I want to leave.
Thank you, Sharmeen, for being the light and lighting the fuse for change makers in Pakistan and all around the world. Thank you for joining us on CNN, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Now, it's already a new year here in Hong Kong, but in a matter of minutes, Bangkok will welcome in 2024. And Will Ripley will be on the ground guiding us through all the festivities as the capital of Thailand brings in a new year.
안녕하세요. 배구 선수 김연경입니다. 저희 2024년 소망은 매일매일 건강한 하루를 보내는 것입니다. 저와 제 가족들 그리고 이 영상을 보는 모든 분들도 건강한 한 해 되시기를 바라고 또 각자의 소망이 이루어지는 행복한 2024년이 되시기를 기원하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
Welcome back and Happy New Year from the team here at CNN Hong Kong. Now, the city rang in the new year in the past hour with a stunning fireworks display. People will be partying long into the night. There were also celebrations this hour in Taipei.
新年快乐!
And Shanghai, across mainland China, and Singapore also welcoming in the new year. Now, earlier, Sydney was among the first of the world's major cities to welcome 2024 with a truly breathtaking display over the city's iconic harbor. And CNN will be with you all around the world until the ball drops in New York in the hours ahead. And in just a few minutes, 2024 will arrive in Bangkok, Thailand, in Jakarta, Indonesia, and Hanoi, Vietnam. You're looking at live pictures of Bangkok, where in just a few minutes, fireworks there will be lighting up the night sky over the Chao Phraya River. My colleague John Voss will anchor our coverage in the next hour. He joins us now from Atlanta. John, Happy New Year from Hong Kong, and what do you have on tap?
Happy New Year from Atlanta. We have more fireworks, more partygoers, more noodles, more live shots, more sparkles than you can ever possibly imagine. But there is more than that. I had a chance to speak with Keanu Reeves. He's the bass player from Dogstar. He's also an actor. He's reunited with the two other band members after they broke up more than 20 years ago. We'll also take a look at the best music of 2023, some supporting highlights, how to keep those New Year's resolutions. My resolution for 2024 is to never do this again. What they do here takes years of preparation and training, and Tom and Joe will teach me how to do the teeter board. Yeah, nothing like reporter involvement during a backstage tour of Cirque du Soleil's first big top show since the pandemic. Kristie, I'll have all of that, but back to you right now in Hong Kong. By the way, looking great.
Okay, John.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, John. You had me at Keanu, but to see you performing with Cirque du Soleil,
it's value
we're
added.
sticking around for that. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, John.
Okay.
Take care and Happy New Year. Okay, now Bangkok is knocking on New Year's doors. Not quite there yet. It's inching along. New Year's there is just over 10 minutes from now. Will Ripley joins us live once again from the Thai capital. Will, we are on the cusp of midnight where you are. By the way, Happy New Year from Hong Kong. But over there, you're on the cusp of midnight. You must be feeling the excitement.
Kristie, I just heard John Voss say he has more sparkles than you can possibly imagine. Not to be outdone, I've got sparkles here.
Oh my gosh.
How does it look?
I love
Yeah?
it.
Are you
look
digging it?
bejeweled, beguiling. You look great. I love it. Keep it on. It's the party mood.
I mean, look, we are on a rooftop. We've got, the Temple of Dawn behind me, and I just took a walk over there just before the previous live shot, and there's meditation music, and it's calm and it's zen, and then you get up to this rooftop, and by the way, there's rooftops that are packed up and down this street here along the Chao Phraya River, along with the party boats that are passing by occasionally, and people are just having a great time. That is the beauty of Bangkok. One corner, you are steeped in history. You are reminded of this city's rich and vibrant past. In the next corner, you see people dressed up in in some sort of costume with leather and glitter and whatever, and it's all just everywhere. And it's kind of like a kaleidoscope for your senses. And it's such a fabulous, fun, just inclusive, international place to be. I was taking a walk earlier, and I was walking down basically one stretch of road, 5 minutes or less. I heard Japanese, Chinese, Korean, Spanish, French, English, of course Thai. I mean, all 7 languages spoken in the course of just walking less than a kilometer. That is the beauty of Bangkok, and it's a fabulous place to be here tonight to ring in the new year. Looks like less than 10 minutes from now, Kristie.
I love how you said that Bangkok is a fabulous, fun, inclusive, international city, and you've been talking to the revelers who've been gathering in Bangkok to celebrate the arrival of a new year. And what's sort of the core message that's coming from them when you talk to them?
Well, people are here for very different reasons. Isabel and Lena, who you just heard from less than 30 minutes ago, who are sitting right over there, they are having their honeymoon here, a honeymoon that they had to postpone because they got married in 2021 during COVID. They were locked down in New York, and now they're here celebrating, and they were in Pattaya for a week. They're going to head to Tokyo after this. So Bangkok's a really fabulous place, not only when you're transiting through Asia, but it's a fabulous place to stop and explore, and that is exactly what I intend to do after midnight, Kristie, and all day tomorrow in my tuk-tuk, getting my street food tour, getting that massage. It's going to be fabulous.
Enjoy that. Sending you big hugs from Hong Kong. Happy New Year. Keep up the sparkle. You look great. Will
Happy
Ripley
New Year.
live in Bangkok. Thank you so much. I'm Kristie Lu Stout, and you've been watching CNN New Year's Eve Live, and the global countdown to 2024 continues now with my buddy John Voss. After this short break, keep it here.